friends, I am Love, and in today's video we are going to be making a currency converter app. So in this app we are going to use all the things which we have learned from the last 4 videos and then put it all into one app. So in this I'm just going to do US dollars to Indian rupees, and if you want you can do vice versa as well, but then and then you can also use any other currency if you want, for example pounds to dollars or whatever you want. It's all your choice. So we'll let Android Studio go in the background. Firstly, what you should do is go to xe.com, and here you can see converting of any currency. So Indian rupees, we are going to see US dollar to Indian rupees. So over here it's showing 75.6. We'll just round it off to 76 because it's a bit hard to make such big calculations. So let me start a new project. So firstly, you think about the things what we have learned and make your own app first. So I'm giving you time to make the app. Pause this video and then go and start making your app, and then you can come back here and see how I've made it and check it with yours. If you get stuck, then also you can come here and see what I've done. So let's get started. So I hope that went well. So firstly what we are going to do is select an empty activity and name it as currency converter. Also we are going to add some pictures. So let's go over here and then let's just find money. Let me just search money and then go to images. Just save any, it doesn't matter. I'll just choose this one and then just save it in your desktop. And then what you have to do is go to Android Studio. While that is going on, let's just wait. So everything is done. Let's go to app, let's go to resources. Okay, it's not done yet, let's just wait. Okay, now it's done. So let's go to resources. Let's do show in explorer. There it is. Then what you do is go into resources, then go drawable v24. Just open your desktop like this and then just copy this into here, and then make sure that there is only underscores and small letters in it, or else it will show an error. Now go to Android Studio and just synchronize over here. If you can see, synchronize the resources. Now if you go to drawable, you can see it over there. So just close both of your folders and close this as well. So now let's start with the designing. So firstly, remove this text, and this app we are going to do in a constraint layout. So firstly we are just going to do a button. So in this we are going to also add intent. So that's why I'm just going to add the button like here, and then let me do center horizontally in parent and also center vertically in parent. Then what I will do is that the text I will just keep it as convert dollars to Indian rupee. Actually, let me do convert USD to INR. USD to INR. So let's just format this a bit. Go to, let's add background color, and then go to color, go to Android. Let's choose this bright blue. Yeah, and then increase this size also a bit. It's over here. Let's make it 40 because it's supposed to be the only text over here. Yeah, that looks fine. And the outside, let's add an image view over here. And then let's go to project and just add this foreign currency. Then what we have to do is center horizontally in parent, and then add the top constraint. So now let's just run this. So while it's running in the background, let's go to main activity and quickly let us go to layout. Then let's make a new activity, which we'll just keep it as an empty activity. So let's just see how this is looking. Okay, it's not done yet, so let me just do currency converter activity. So let's finish. Okay, now it's done, I think. Oh, it's not done, so I will just wait. So let's do main activity, and now let's do our thing. Okay, now it's finally done. So this is coming in the middle. So what we have to do is go into the button, constraint, remove this constraint, and then add it, and then change this to 40. Yeah, so now let it run in the background. So firstly let's make that button. So button uh, okay, so to add button, do alt enter. Okay, button, finally it has come, button, and we'll just call it anything, it doesn't matter, just let's call it button. Then let's do button is equal to find view by id r.id dot button, sorry, not bottom, button. Then do button dot set on click listener, new view on click listener, and then on click we are just going to do intent is equal to new intent. So now after this what we are going to do is start activity, and here we are just going to add the intent. So that is done of here. So let's just wait for this to come. Let's see what is going to happen. Oh, we have to do the get intent, but let's see. Okay, that's fine. So this is a button, and then the error, if you saw, it just crashed the app because the intent is just declared but nothing is happening, there's no one receiving the intent. So let's go to the currency converter and just get that intent back. So now let's do intent is equal to get intent, and then we are going to do intent dot get action. So let's see how this is going to work. So let's do it. There's an error. Let me just see what is wrong with this. Okay guys, I found out the problem. The problem was that I forgot to write the classes over here. So I'll have to do main activity dot this, and then after that currency converter activity dot class. Then over here we are going to do intent in. We don't need to add anything over here. So let's just check that. By the time that's going on, let us go into our currency converter class. Okay, so it is done. Yeah, now it's working. So now what we are going to do is, in this currency converter class, we are going to add currency converter XML file. We are going to add firstly we are going to add input text, which is known as a plain text over here. So let's just add that. We have to center it horizontally, and then text we are keeping nothing, but over here let's keep the text size as 25 sp. Then after that we are going to do hint, and hint we'll just keep as enter money in dollars. And also we need to add the top constraints. So let's go over here, and we need an image view as well. So let's go and add an image view over this. We'll just use the same image. Let's just move this a bit down so we can just place it this. And also if you want it like just to be like that, so you have to go to scale type, and here you can do fit XY, so it will stretch it, or you can do center crop, or you can do fit center. I'm just going to use fit center because it is going to like make my app look well. So I'm going to center it horizontally, and then vertically I'll just add a constraint, and now enter money in dollars. Just move it a bit up and then add it over there. Then we are going to add a button underneath this, and then just add the constraint text, add it as convert. We'll need to center this as well, center horizontally, then go all the way down. Sorry, not all the way down, let's just add some color first, and let's go this time for a good looking red, this light red. Then go down and increase the text size as 30 sp, and then after that finally have a text view, make it centered horizontally, then add the top constraint. For now let us keep the text view text right now so we can see how it looks. So text size, let's try 30 sp. Yeah, that's fine. And then now we can remove this text view. So just remember all the IDs. Okay, it hasn't got removed. Okay, now it's removed. So you can see everything over here. So edit text, button 2 and text view. Okay, so now let's go to our currency converter app. Then go over here and declare all of them. Button caps, button. What else was there? Edit text and text view. Okay, then edit text. We'll just name them all standard things, and then text view. Okay, let me just remove that. Text view, and then we'll just name this also text view. Then after that, go over here and do button is equal to find view by id r.id.button2. Then go to edit text is equal to find view by id r.id.edit text. And then finally text view is equal to find view by id r.id.text view. Now after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an if statement. So firstly firstly we are going to do button dot set on click listener, new view on click listener, and over here we are going to add first an if statement and add those brackets. Do edit text dot get text dot to string dot is empty. If it is empty, then just do edit text dot set hint, enter the number of USD, and then else we are going to do let's do one thing. Go to enter money in dollars, then do over here input type and change this to number so that it will not like show any error. So let me just find one. Okay, we'll just use phone number if that is the case. Okay, we can't use that. So let me just go to text. So input type, I'm just going to do number, and we'll do number and we'll allow decimal as well, so that if they are entering in decimal also we can convert. Then else we are going to do edit, we are going to make a value int I is equal to edit text dot get text dot to string, and then we are going to cast this as an integer, integer dot to string, and then we are just going to remove all of that. Okay, 1 second, I'll just see what the matter is. So I found out what the problem was. Firstly, we just need to do is let's just set a string s is equal to edit text dot get text dot toString. Then we have to do int I is equal to s, and then over here we are going to do integer dot toString s. Sorry, s dot integer dot parseInt, and then here we are going to add s. So that was what was wrong. Now we have gotten the integer. Then if we remember in Google it was showing 75. So we are going to do another. Let's just do one thing. Let's make this a double so that it will work also. And then here we are going to do double rupees is equal to I into 76. Then we are going to do text view dot set text integer dot toString, and we are going to add rupees. Yeah, and we have to cast it to an int. So let's see how this will work. Hopefully it will work. Let's see. So let's start by, okay, it has gone out of the screen. So that means the constraints weren't right somewhere. So you just see. Let's go to 5.0. Okay, so let me just decrease the size, like the difference between everyone. Let me just make this 15, and then this like 25. Yeah, and this also a bit like 50. Yeah, so now it should be enough to fit in the screen. So let's just check if it is working. Okay, convert. Okay, let's enter. Let's try with 2. Okay, it's still hidden down there. So, okay, I need to bring this up as well. Let's make this 25. Let's just see how this works. Now it should be entirely visible. Let's start with 2. Yeah, here it's 152. And then just so that it looks better, let me just do set text plus, and then here we'll just do rupees. Yeah, so now it will look better. And also let's just move everything a bit more up, like this button. Let's change it to like 25. And now let's see. So hopefully it will work this time and the full thing will be visible. Yeah, It's almost coming. It's come, and let's try 5 this time. It's working. So guys, you have just made your first app. So I hope whatever app you made was more or less similar like this, and congratulations on making your first app. So we'll be making more apps like these later on. So I know this was a bit longer video than usual, but for apps like these it will take some time, and for the bigger apps which we will make later on it might even take more time. So I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and bye.